Hey y'all, Chi Chi here with another video, and this is gonna be on the book Think and Grow Rich. It's one of the OG books for like self-help, self-development. So if you're into that space, you already know about this book. It's by Napoleon Hill, and this was published like way back in the day. My good friend Sabrina gifted me this book. And I'm so glad she did because it's rich with so much information. 1963. Okay, is 1960. I see 1960, but I thought it was like back in the 20s. But anyway, the oldest day I see here is 1960. Okay, and this is one of those books you need to do a reread like at least once a year. Just to get those principles back in your energy, back in your head, because we start out with goals. And then we start with the momentum, with the discipline, the consistency, and then life happens. Where it kind of throws you off your schedule, and it's easy to get sidetracked from doing the things, right? Doing the daily things and actions to help with like manifesting and things. So for this video, I'm just gonna read the steps he says to do in order to manifest. Like I couldn't even because like as you read the chapters, he's like, go back and make sure you did that first step, and I never did the first step, so I will always find myself like rereading, and it's like, I just want to know like straight up what the steps are, so I could do it. So I'm gonna read it out to y'all. I like took a bunch of notes in here, like I underlined and stuff, but I can't find what I was looking for. Where is it? It was in chapter 2. But anyway, if you read this book, please drop down in the comments what your favorite lesson or principle or gem, here it is, your favorite lesson, principle, gem that you pulled from this book. Also, if you have some other books that you want to recommend, please drop it down in the comments. I'm always looking for books to read and self-help, and I'm sure the community would love to see your suggestions as well. So please drop it down. So I went to chapter 2, which the chapter is called Desire. I would read like all the chapters, but let's see. Yeah, okay. We'll read the chapters first, just so you have an idea of the type of content that's in this book, all right? So chapter 1, thoughts are things. If you want to jot notes and write these down, just so you can have an idea of what the book is about. Chapter 1, thoughts are things, okay? Where attention goes, the mind flows, right? Everything begins in the mind. Like when someone asks you a question, you go to your mind. Whenever you want to create something or whenever you have an idea, it all starts in the mind, right? Good things are stored in mind, trauma is stored in mind, bad things as well, right? Grief. So the mind is where we have to make sure that we are making sure that we are in control, or at least aware of where our mind and attention is going, right? So chapter 1, thoughts are things. 2 is desire, and that's where I'm going to read these principles from. And desire, it's like you gotta want it, right? You gotta have a natural burning desire within to do the thing in order to call it forth. Chapter 3 is faith, okay? Do you believe in it? How are you going to manifest something if you don't truly believe it's possible? You got to get out of your way with that self-doubt and self-limiting belief. So you got to have faith. Even if it's a mustard seed, you need to have the faith, all right? 4 is auto-suggestion, the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. So basically programming, right? Like how we are programmed every single day, whether it's with the TV, with social media, on our phone, and just in general with society, there's always some type of programming going on. So at least make sure it's positive programming. Make sure it's programming that's going to help you get closer to your goal and help you to evolve into a better person, Chapter 5, specialized knowledge, personal experiences or observations, all right? Pulling from your own wisdom, pulling from your own experiences, pulling from your own feelings, right? Chapter 6, imagination, the workshop of the mind. And for the rest of these, I'll probably just read instead of giving my own little 2 cents in it. So chapter 5, specialized knowledge. Chapter 6, imagination, the workshop of the mind. Chapter 7, organized planning, the crystallization of desire into action. Chapter 8 is decision, so the mastery of procrastination. You got to decide, right? You got to decide to bust a move. Chapter 10, Power of the Mastermind, the Driving Force. Chapter 11, The Mystery of Sex Transmutation, Relationship of Achievement to Highly Developed Sex. Chapter 12 is the subconscious mind, the connecting link. Chapter 13, the brain, a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. Chapter, 14 is the sixth sense, the door to the temple of wisdom. Chapter, 15 is the six ghosts of fear, which include the six basic fears: the fear of poverty, which is the most destructive fear, the fear of criticism, the fear of ill health, the fear of lost love, the fear of old age, and the fear of death. So I'm going to do a separate video just based on all of those, okay? So those are the chapters that are included in the Think and Grow Rich book by Napoleon Hill. One of those good old reads that you need to come back to at least once a year, if not more, okay? So if you want to do these steps, I suggest you write them down. And like I said, it's in chapter 2. See my little highlights, y'all? Well, I underline in red, because sometimes when you highlight, it bleeds on the pages. But anyway, 6 ways to turn desires into gold. The method by which a desire for riches can be transmuted into financial equivalent consists of 6 definite practical steps. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Okay. First, fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. It is not sufficient merely to say, I want plenty of money. Be definite as to the amount. There is a psychological reason for definiteness, which will be described in a subsequent chapter. So we can't just say, oh, I want a lot of money, or I want more money than last time, or I want just enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have a specific amount. $100,000, $4,500 a week, $1 million per quarter. Like, get really specific, okay? Second, determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There is no such reality as something for nothing. Everything costs, right? Even if you paying attention, you're paying something, you're giving something up, right? Even if you're, getting goodies and stuff, you're still giving your time, you're still giving your energy, right? So there's always something for something. And for you people pleasers out there that do nice things for people without asking for anything in return, but then later on you feel like you're not being poured into because you didn't set the standard to not only like negotiate, but to make it fair. Like, okay, if you want this from me, what am I getting from you? Make it fair. It doesn't make you a bad person to want something in return because you're giving something. It's literally the natural law of balance. It's going to balance out some kind of way, okay? So if that's something that you're working on, where you find yourself just doing things, you're thoughtful, you're generous, you're kind-hearted, whatever, blah blah blah, and you just do these things without expecting anything in return, but then later on you feel like you are owed something in return because you failed to put your foot down and assert yourself that you needed something in return. Just take that into account, okay? Just remember, those opportunities where someone is requesting something from you, you have every right to request something for them, okay? You have needs just like they have needs, okay? Even, if it's something you're good at, you're naturally good at, you enjoy doing it, don't mean you need to do it for free. Just because you're naturally talented at it and you enjoy it and you have nothing else going on and they ask you to do this thing and you do it, don't mean you have to do it for free. It still costs, okay? It costs attention. You know what I'm saying? It costs time. Like, time is the most precious resource. So make sure that if someone wants your time, that you're getting something in return for that. So again, for number 2, decide exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire, okay? Universe wants something as well, so make sure you're being very clear about what you intend to give up. So that could be, all right, in the morning, I'm going to dedicate an hour to reading. I'm going to dedicate 30 minutes to praying, to meditating twice a day. I'm going to give 1 hour in the gym 5 days a week, every other day. I'm going to donate my time to this foundation, to this charity, to this nonprofit. I am going to give a donation, a monetary donation in exchange for, it could be anything, right? But just be very specific and clear that you do intend to give something in order to receive the thing that you truly want. 3, establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money you desire. So let's just say I want $1 million. I want $1 million by May 31st, 2024. I would like I would like this new job position by the end of quarter two on July 31st, 2024, or whenever the quarter two ends, right? So just being very specific about the deadline, because if you just say, oh, like for example, when you ask someone to do something for you, hey babe, can you build this table, right? I built this electrical desk not too long ago by myself. Babe, can you build this electrical desk for me? That's what I'm gonna be saying soon, y'all, when I manifest my boo. Babe, can you build this thing for me? Oh, when you want me to do it? Oh, no rush, whenever you get a chance. You weren't specific. So then when they don't do it right now, don't get mad. They're going to do it whenever. You just left it with no definite conditions, you know? So, hey, babe, can you build this desk? I need it by Sunday night. So can you please get it done by then? Oh, yeah, sure thing. Or no, actually, I'm going to be busy tonight and tomorrow. I won't be able to get that done for you by Sunday. Damn, thank you for letting me know. Now I'm going to ask TaskRabbit. Or I'm going to call somebody else over here to help me because I need to get this done. This is what I desire. I have to get this done because this next puzzle piece is going to fit based on this being done by this specific deadline. So if you're one of those people that just throw shit out there, say, oh, it doesn't matter, no rush, whenever you get a chance, whenever you get to it, that's not definite. That's not clarity, okay? So make sure you are being clear, not only with your desires and wishes and commandments to universe, spirit, God, but also when you're communicating to other people, giving clear communication. People don't want to overthink and wonder what you mean. So if you need it by a specific deadline, say that. People most times want to do the right thing and be of service and be helpful. You know what I'm saying? So if you help them to do the right thing by being very clear about what you need and when you need it, you both can be happy. Instead of you wonder, why are you ignoring me? Why are you not doing the thing I asked you to do? Well, you wasn't clear about when you needed it. So again, for 3, establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money you desire. Not when it's in the workings, but when it's finished. When the manifest has come into fruition, okay? 4, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once, whether you are ready or not to put this plan into action, okay? And oh my God, I just realized I had my microphone plugged up, but it wasn't in front of my face. So I hope y'all could hear me because I really don't want to record this again. I'm going to have to watch it again and see if it's terrible, but that's annoying. Anyway, we're going to keep going. Like I said, let's do a recap real quick, just to see where we're at. Think and Grow Rich. The 6 practical steps to turn your desires into gold. 1, fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire to intend. It is not sufficient merely to say, I want plenty of money. Be definite as to the amount. 2, determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There is no such reality as something for nothing. 3, establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money you desire. What you're going to give and when you want to have that. Not just whenever you get a chance, not when it works for you. I need it by May 31st, 2024. Or whatever date you say. And if you want to get it down to the time as well, that'll be helpful. Like how they say, I need this report submitted by close of business on Friday by 5 p.m. Very specific, very clear. So then if it doesn't happen, you're very clear about what those needs and instructions are. 4, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once, whether you're ready or not to pull this plan into action. So this is like those people that say, ooh, I'm gonna start my new workout regimen. I'm gonna start on Monday. And it's Thursday while they're eating. They're like, oh, I'm gonna start on Monday. You could literally start right now by making sure whatever you're doing in that moment is in line with the thing, okay? So if you know you're drinking something unhealthy, swap it out for water. Swap it out for herbal tea. Swap it out for something warm and healthy that you can consume, some nice bone broth or whatever for the collagen. But just be very clear. You don't have to keep putting it out in the future. If you want it now, then start now, then do it now. If you expect the universe to start doing what they need to do, if you expect God's spirit to start moving the puzzle pieces behind the scene, then you need to make sure you're getting on your good foot, all right, and start making those changes. Even if we're talking about the person that wants to train to get their body in shape, right? you don't have to like get on the Stairmaster right then and there, but you can also like plan your outfit for your next workout. Make sure you have the right shoes. Oh, I need to order some shoes. Okay, go ahead and order some sneakers. In the meantime, working out barefoot. Okay, making sure like you still get the movement in. Like, yeah, you may not want to lift weights barefoot, but you can still do some yoga. You can still do some stretching. You can still work on your breath work. Do something else while you're waiting on the thing to come in, right? You can make sure you're cleaning out your fridge. If you've decided I've had it, that's it, I don't want to keep having these unhealthy eating habits. First step, get rid of the unhealthy stuff that's already in here before you start going grocery shopping for stuff, right? Because I know for me, whenever I go grocery shopping, I'm looking in my pantry and my refrigerator to see what do I already have, so I'm not buying duplicate. But for example, if I see that I have some marinara sauce in there, oh, I need pasta, I need meatballs to go with this marinara. But if I just threw that marinara out, then I don't have to make it match. It's like, okay, well, I'm not eating carby spaghetti, even though I need carbs for my own goals or whatever. But now I don't have to make it fit to the marinara. So now I can get something like pesto or something lighter. You like use a vinaigrette or something like that, like just to switch it up. So, even if your plan can't physically start right then and there, but just because of the time and place you're in, you can start doing the things. You can start moving the puzzle pieces around to make sure that your environment is conducive to the goal and the actions you're going to have to take for this vision, okay? So that was 4. Create a definite plan for carrying out desire and begin at once. Don't procrastinate. Don't get in your own way with the self-sabotage. Do what you need to do, whether you're ready or not, because facing the fear, right? The fear of not being ready. I'm not ready. Oh, face the fear of not being ready yet. Just start something. Even if you're not ready to do 30-minute cardio days, you can start with 5 minutes. You can start with 10 minutes. Just start and surprise yourself to see how you keep on going. Okay, how you keep coming back, how you keep showing up for you. But you got to start. So if you find yourself with the little angel, the little devil saying, oh, well, you could just wait, you have the fire now to the start. That desire, that decision you made, so I'm gonna insert thing. You can start doing the things, clearing the space, creating the environment, making a schedule, writing down your plan. What days and times are you going to invest to this thing so that you can start? Build that momentum. When you face the fear and start before you're ready, you're working that muscle of facing the fear. So then as you continue showing up, you're not as scared anymore. You're not as intimidated, all right? 5, write out a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its acquisition. State what you intend to give in return for the money, and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. All right, so let's break this down. Write out a clear. What does clear mean? Specific wording, okay? Not just whenever or sometime in the future. Clear. Concise. It don't need to be too wordy, right? Concise is just really efficient, getting to the point, okay? So it don't have to be too wordy, but just get very clear and to the point about what you want, about the amount of money. Remember, he said we got to be clear about the amount, not just more than I was making last year. I want more than this person. I want more than last quarter. Like, what is the dollar amount? This has to be an amount that you could see on the cash register, that you could see on your phone when that payment comes through. A specific number with the dollar sign, okay? Name the time limit for the acquisition. So remember, we don't want to just say in the future. A specified date, month, day, and year. Even time, if you want to get real clear and specific with it. Describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. Okay, so what's the plan of action? Everything starts in the mind, right? So thinking positive thoughts, believing in yourself, reciting statements of faith, affirming that you believe in yourself, affirming that it's time, reminding yourself that it's time. So the mind, speaking positive things, creating the environment to be conducive. Like for me, I was recording content in a different space, but then I decided no, I want a blank white wall. I have this beautiful sign that my friend gifted it to me. I want to record in this space, but I need a table. Okay, let me order the table. When the table was delivered, okay, now I need to build this table as soon as possible, because the sooner I get this table built, the sooner I can get into this content creation, right? So making the decision and decide and do, all right? And keep moving, because I had content ready before this table was done, but my space wasn't prepared yet, okay? So make sure you're creating the space for you to be successful in these things. And describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. That was 5. The 6th and final principle: read your written statement aloud twice daily. See, this is why I messed up at, because I feel like I had all the other things, but then the repetition of doing this every single day. It's simple, but it's not easy. It's simple steps, but is it easy? No, it's like, having to pull yourself to do these things. Okay, so 6, read your written statement. Not typed in your phone, written with your muscle memory, with blue ink. Blue or purple ink is what I recommend. If you have black, that's fine, but blue and purple does resonate like with the throat and crown chakra, so I would recommend those inks, but black works just fine, because remember, it's all about your intention with your spirit. Read your written statement aloud, not just... You need to hear yourself saying it. You need to feel the vibrato in your body. You need to feel the vibration in your throat. You need to hear your voice in your ears, because when you're getting down to the nitty gritty and you're doing the things, it needs to be your voice that's hyping you up. It needs to be your voice that's reminding you of the faith. It needs to be your voice reminding you of the passion and desire you have. You're not doing this for anyone else. You're doing this for you. And if you're not doing this for you, you're doing this for someone else. Maybe you need to reconsider if this is something you truly, really want. Read your written statement aloud twice daily, not once daily. Sunrise, sunset, I would say would be the easiest, or maybe even sunrise, midday would be helpful, because you're usually eating at that time. And as you're eating, you want to make sure you're taking in and consuming positive energy, thoughts, and actions, right? Twice daily, once just before retiring at night, and once after rising in the morning. So they believe sunrise, sunset as well. So instead of looking at your phone first thing in the morning and last thing at night, let it be your written statement. Let it be your goals. Let it be what you're truly trying to manifest, rather than watching people that's posting their highlight reel on social media and you think it's their life. Okay. Everyone is curating on social media. They're only just showing you the parts they want you to see. Okay. Or if they're, on some other, intention, they may be showing you all the cringy things just to get a rise out of you. Right. Because there are people that troll on the internet just to troll. But I digress. 6, read your written statement aloud twice daily, once just before retiring at night, once after rising in the morning. As you read, see and feel and believe yourself already in possession of the money. Yes, I'll read it again. As you read it, see, visualize, put it in your mind's eye, visualize yourself. Feel it. Oh my gosh, it feels so good having this money. It feels so good having this experience. Oh my gosh, it feels so good being with this person. Oh my gosh. See and feel and believe it. Believe it. Believe yourself already in the possession. It's not out there. It's not out in the ethers. It's not out in the future. It's right here. I already have it. I'm just waiting for it to catch up with me. Okay? See and feel and believe yourself already in the possession of money. It's already yours. You have to believe it's yours, okay? That role is already yours. That gig is already yours. That booking is already yours. That amount is already deposited to your account, okay? The love is already here. The happy ending is already in formation. It's already in the works. But you have to believe it's possible, okay? So those were the 6 practical steps from chapter 2 of Think and Grow Rich, and it's titled 6 Ways to Turn Your Desires into Gold. He has a few more steps in here that I may do more videos on if you all are interested. So if you are interested in more of this type of content where I'm doing like book reviews essentially, because I'm a Virgo, we love to learn, we love to get better. So books is all about, the Virgo's love language. So if you enjoy this type of content, let me know down in the comments. If you've read this book, what was your most profound lesson? Like, what was the gem that really did it for you with this book? Okay. And let's just start building community. Okay. Because we need to start reading again, you guys. Social media and the internet, it only does so much to help advance the human species. But at some point, we got to get back to these books. We got to get back grounded. We got to get back to writing again, speaking again. Okay. We have to keep our humanity about us. Okay, you guys. So Again, let me know if you're interested in this. Comment, drop down below any takeaways from this book. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know so I can make more content like this. Check out my other content. Give this video a like if you're still watching. Subscribe to this channel. Share with someone you care about. And I hope to see you in my future content. Thank you. Bye.